I'm here with Charlie, and we're trying to figure out what it is she wants to work for. She's not really into the food that I have. I've given her like 5 different things. And I've scattered toys everywhere to see if she's into the toys. But she's not, even the bone that you brought. Ooh, what do you think? You want to try this? Maybe? You like that one? It's like the cheapest one. The cheapest treat, and that's your favorite. Let's see if she'll get another one of these. You did. What about this one? Maybe. So while Charlie is figuring out that food tastes good again, I'm going to tell you what we're going to work on today. I'm going to do some mat work with her with the towel that you brought. I'm also going to do sit stay and down stay without the mat, and then we're going to do some loose leash walking stuff. If I can get her to a point where she's really excited about the food that I have, I can work the sit and the down outside, the sit and down stay. And that's going to be really good because there's lots of distractions out there. And that's the next step to having her be really good with sit and stay. We'll see if she can do it in the presence of distractions. So let's warm her up with a mat settle. I'm not sure if you use this mat at your house with her, but I assume that's why you brought it. So I'm going to use it with that. She might need some warm up on this because normally I use that mat and normally it's over there. So let's see what we can do. Charlie, come here. Ready, chill. Yes, good girl. See if she likes that. Something else you can do with the mat settle with her, since she tends to get herself really amped up, is we can watch and wait to see if she'll flop her hips. The hip flop is where the dog is like laying down and their hips are square, and then all of a sudden you kind of toss one hip down like that. And that's an indication that they're more settled. And so with a dog like her that's very hyperactive and has a lot going on in her brain, reinforcing a hip flop on a mat settle is going to be really nice. Charlie, chill. Yes. Yes. And if I don't reward her, she's probably going to pop up. Yes. So I'm just going to wait to see if she does the hip flop. Yes. Chill. Yes. You see that hip flop right there? She's got her back right hip tucked underneath her. Chill. Yes. So anytime you can reinforce a hip flop or a deep breath or the head down, you can do the head down on the mat like this. Yes. It's going to be really good for her. Chill. Yes. Yes. You see that hip flop? Now it's her back left hip that's flopped. Yes. And to get that chin down, chill. Chill. To get that chin down, I'm just kind of lowering her head down like that. And if I do that enough over and over and over again, she'll start to offer it. Chill. Yes. 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 It's a new treat. It's a big one. So again, when we send her to her bed to chill, we reward her for sending, and then we're also going to to wait to see if she flops her hips, and if she does that, we're going to yes and treat, or if she decides to put her chin down, we can yes and treat too. Chill. Yes. To get the chin down, I'm just going to try and lower her head down closer to the floor. It's too big of a treat for her right now. Sometimes with the chin rest too, we can just capture her dropping her head a little bit lower. Did you get that stuck in your mouth? Yeah, it's good girl. Ready? Chill. Yes. Yes, that's what we like. The dropping of the head. Yes, just like that. And she's so smart that eventually she'll start to offer it herself. Yes. This is the dog that's quick to offer things. Yes, good job. Yes, good job. That was really nice. Again, these body positions just kind of foster feelings of calm in the dog. Yes, and right now she's just dropping her head because she wants to smell my shoe. But remember, the beauty of positive reinforcement, yes, is that the more that we reward a behavior, yes, the higher the chances it will happen. Yes, good job. Yes, good. Great. All right, so let's try that again. Charlie! You ready? Ready, ready? Chill! Yes. Nice little hip flop there. Yes, good job. I lowered the head drop. Yes, rewarded the hip flop. Yes, good. Free. Free. Good. So now we're going to work on her staying in that mat settle, working some distance. And the mat settle is kind of like a down stay anyway. It just involves the mat. So if we can get her really good on the down stay, the mat settle with distractions, she should be really good with the down stay with distractions. Charlie! Charlie! Touch. Yes. Ready? Chill. Yes. And remember, every time we do a distraction, yes, and treat her for observing that distraction but still deciding to stay on the mat. Yes. Free. Free. If the distractions are really hard, then you're going to want to release her very frequently. So this front door has such a association tied into it because this is the door that you're going to be on the other side of later today, and Charlie really loves you. So this is going to be a really, really hard distraction for her. So I'm going to make sure that I release her very frequently when I work this. Yes, good job. And free. You're free, Charlie. Good girl. Ready? Chill. Yes, good job. Yes. If she were to get up, she might get up now. Yeah, because the reason why is because every time I've released her. What happened? Did you step on something? You just did a really weird fall. Sit. Yes, good girl. She acted like she just stepped on something. But what I was saying was every time I've released her, I've been in this position. And so she might have popped up because she saw me in that position. So that's not good. I'm going to try and reel that in by only releasing her when I'm right up to her like this and saying free instead of walking away and saying free. Okay? Let's see. Nice work, Charlotte. You're doing great. Yes. 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 neutral position. Free. Good girl. That was better. Try that again. See what we got here. Charley, ready, chill. Yeah, good job. Yes. 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 Yes, good girl. And freeze! Go get it. Okay, so she's doing really good with the mat settles. Let's move on to do the downs and the sit stays. Come on, Charley, catch. Yes. So I'm going to take this up so that she doesn't start to offer mat settles for me. And we're going to refresh the sit and the stay behavior. The sit and the stay behavior involves lots of hand signals. So your coordination is going to be tested here. Remember, the sit is this, and then we rotate that into a stay. Yes, entreat from the hand behind your back. Neutral position, free. Gotta make sure that you do that. Try and be like an automaton when you signal to her. What are you doing? Sit it down. Yeah. Good. Let's warm her up with some duration sit stays. Duration means I'm not going to add any distance. I'm going to be right up in front of her, asking her to sit and stay. And we're not going to have any distractions either. Charley, sit, stay. Yes. So I just asked her to sit and stay for 10 seconds. Free. I had some latency in between my yes and my treat and my free, and that's because I don't want her to think that yes and treat equals free. It could be yes and treat pause equals free. Okay, sit, stay. Yes. And free. So she's jumping up on me. I think she got really excited about being released. When that happens, remember, we're not petting her, we're not giving her any kind of attention, we're trying to move away from her. And when she does something that we like a sit, and we reinforce her for that. Stay. Yes. Free. If you wanted her to not lay down when we said sit and stay, we just have to try and reinforce the sit position more. I'll show you how to do that in case you ever wanted to do any kind of competition obedience with her. Sit, stay, yes. Free. So they're very, very short sit stays. Sit, stay. Uh-oh. She doesn't get it. Free. Sit, stay, yes. Stay, yes. Stay, yes. Free. Free. You are having the hardest time today eating treats, ma'am. I think some of it got stuck in her tongue. You ready? Sit. Stay. Yes. Stay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sit. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Free. I'm trying to reinforce her while she's still seated before she kind of goes like this and cries and gets a little anxious and goes into the down. I'm trying to catch that. Right now, I'm at 1, 2 count in my head to where she can stay in that seated position. Ready, Charley? Sit. Stay. Yes. Stay. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Now we're up to 3 seconds. Free. Good job. Ready, Charley? Sit. Stay. 1. Uh-oh. Free. Sit. Stay. Yes. Almost. breastfeeding her while she's still seated. Latency, some latency, yes. Some latency, yes. Some latency, yes. Good job. Free. All right, we're gonna do that one more time, and then we'll try and do it outside. Ready? Sit. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. I'm going to rotate this behind my back so I can keep staring at it. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Uh-oh. Lost her. Sit. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Free. Good girl, Charlie. Okay. Let's go and work this outside now. You wanna go out? Can you sit? Oh, she's new. Sit. Good job. Good girl. That's kind of scary for her. Good job. Let's go outside and work this. You okay? You know what? We can try and do some mat settles outside too. I'm going to reinforce loose leash walking skills here as well. Let's go. Okay, so right now there's lots of distractions in the smells. So she's probably not going to eat something for me, so I have to wait until she gets done smelling. Good to eat. Let me move this back. See if she's ready by just dropping a piece of food on the ground, seeing if she eats it. I dropped it. Look. Yes, good girl. Yes. Okay, see how I got her now? I got her. I'm going to step on this leash so I can use all my hands. So we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to have it start at a smaller amount of time. I'm expecting her to sit and stay. Charlie, ready? Sit. Stay. Yes. And free. Because there's lots of distractions. Ready? Ooh, lost her. Charlie. Yes. Sit. Stay. Yes, good girl. Stay. Yes, good job. Free. Ready? Sit. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Free. Good girl. Woo! Alright, let's try and do some down stays now. Ready? Charlie. Sit. Down. Oh, you want to do your tricks down. Charlie. Barked at one of the workers here, so I'm trying to give her something else to do instead of bark. Desensitizing her to that. Alright, you ready? Can you work? You comfortable enough to work? Sit. Stay. Yes. Free. Okay, Charlie. Alright, we're going to try a down stay again after she takes a sniff break. You ready? Oh, she wants to smell that pee. I think that's the pee that she just made. It's like we got a guest coming in. Oh, no, never mind. Charlie. You sit? Good. Down. Uh-oh. Let's warm up some downs out here. Sit. Down. Charlie. Yes, good girl. So she might not be downing as easily because this does not feel as comfortable as the floor inside. I'm not really sure. Or it could be because there's lots of distractions. Or it could be it reinforced her not laying down inside with the sit stay. Okay, down. Yes, there she goes. Good girl. Okay. Great. Sit. Down. It's not pause. Just wait her out for it. Yes, and treat. Because she thinks that we want her to give pause, which is something that she probably enjoys more than laying down, maybe. Stay. Yes, good girl. And free. Good girl. So we'll try that again. You're doing great. Down. All the way down. Yes. And because I noticed she's struggling with the down, I'm going to reinforce her for laying down. Yes. And then I'm going to cue her to stay. Charlie, watch. Stay. Stay. Watch, Charlie. Stay. Yes, good girl. Stay. Yes. Free. Good girl, Charlie. Woohoo! Good girl. You did so good. You did. You trying to play with my hair? No. Okay, you ready? Whoa! Charlie. Oh, my hairband. That's what you wanted. You don't want to play with any toys inside, but you want to play with my headband. Can we trade for it? Yeah, thank you for trading. Okay. There we go. You ready? Down. Yes, good girl. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. And free. Good. I'm going to go and get my long line so that I can work her on a longer leash now. To go get it from my truck though. On our way there, we are going to practice loose leash walking. So I'll bring you with me. Remember, loose leash walking means that we are going to be okay with the dog moving forward in the environment so long as that there's no tension on the lead. Come on, Charlie, let's go. So I'm moving forward. If she pulls me, I stop. Yes, and treat the decision to turn her head around. And then when she turns her head around, slack and the lead is generated. Whoop, she's pulling. Now we have to think, what is it that she's pulling me towards? A scent in the ground. So if she turns around to look at me, in addition to getting the food reward that I have in my hand, she's also going to be able to advance. Yes, she's going to be able to go and smell the thing that she wanted to in the first place, and that's a second reward for her. Come on, Charlie, let's go. Good girl. She pulled, I stopped, yes, and treat, because she looked back at me. That leash is loose. So now we can advance forward. Good girl. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. She wants to smell all the pee. Come on, Charlie, it's okay. I parked really far away today. Charlie should be a nose work dog. She's pulling, so I'm stopping. Yes, good girl. She doesn't want my treats. That's okay. Because guess what? There's another reinforcement, and that reinforcement is continuing to walk forward. Let's go get my long line. You get to see my messy car. Where's my good long line? Maybe it's in the back of my truck. There it is. Okay, hang on. Okay. Charlie. Okay, let's go. Look, she's pulling. I stop. Yes, good decision, Charlie. You want to try it? Yes. Yes, good girl. Yes, good job, Charlie. Ooh, what is it? Someone using a water hose? Brave Charlie. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You are extreme. There you go. Okay, so let's see how she does with the long line. And I'm going to work it into a mat settle. It's okay, it's okay. Right, so I'm going to just attach the long line to her leash. Get this up so it's not scary to her. Ready? Okay. Warm her up. Okay. Ready? Chill. Chill. What are you doing? Charlie, chill. Chill. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Yes, good job. Make it easy at first. Yes, good job. Make it easy. Yes, good. And free. Free, Charlie, good job. Good job. Yes, good girl. Ready? Chill! Charlie, chill! All the way! What else do you do? Yes, ma'am, good girl. Keep an eye on her. If she gets done, that's okay. We'll just reset her. Chill. Charlie, chill. All the way. All the way. Yes. What are we working through? Lots of distractions. New place. Yes. Workers she doesn't know walking around. Horses. Yes, good girl. Great. Nice work. All the way? Yes, good girl. Good decision. Uh-oh. I think she got up because the treat I gave her was new. Chill. Yeah. Phil. Yeah. Yes. 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 Free. Good girl. We're going to end on that note. That was amazing. She did awesome with that.